Introduction. To examine the issue and challenges faced by the practitioners. For issue and problems, operational logistics, services response logistics, information flow and policy related issues. The next is background of study. Government has introduced a lot of incentives. One of the incentives is Integrate Logistics Services ILS incentive. ILS incentive can encourage logistics services providers to integrate their activities to include other services and also encourage them to go abroad. The role and importance of the logistics industry has been officially mentioned and highlighted in the Third Industrial Master Plan. Malaysia Logistics Council MLC has been launched in order to strengthen and promote the crucial logistics services in Malaysia. MLC also involved with the strategic partnership in private sectors. MLC provides leadership for the overall coordination of strategies, policy, regulation and rules associated with the development of the logistics industry.
Current trend in Malaysia, company has now realized that the logistic function could play a permanent role. Seminar on enhancing the competitiveness of the logistic industry highlighted manufacturers also since the product function worldwide to achieve cost competitiveness. The outsourcing of the production functions has also led to the outsourcing of logistic activities.
Literature review. Logistics is an inbound and outbound flow and storage of goods, services and information within and between organizations. Supply chain management is defined as encompasses the planning and management of all activities involved in sourcing and procurement, conversion and all logistic management activities. Logistic management is defined as a part of supply chain management that plans, implements and controls the efficient, effective forward and reverse flow and storage of goods, services and related information between the point of origin and the point of consumption in order to meet customers' requirements. Focus on which supply chain logistics and services response logistics.
What is the problem statement in this article? Problem statement. What are the issues faced by Malaysian practitioners in logistics industry? What are the challenges faced by logistics and supply chain in Malaysia? What are the lack of in logistics industry? What kind of perspective that happen in Malaysian logistics industry?
Research methodology. The table below shows due to the fact that knowing the informant well is very important in Malaysian culture in order to get the comprehensive picture.
Results have shown issues and challenges in logistics and supply chain in Malaysia. First is lack of follow-up action and coordination. Second is lack of sophisticated management technique among the supply chain company. Third is the problem with information technology or electronic data interchange. Fourth is lack of skill and trained manpower. Fifth is lack of dissemination of information with regard to the development and expansion of the logistic industry. Sixth is no single established sources of logistic data and information. 7 is lack of accessibility to local service provider. 8 is lack of research and development of the industry. And lastly is lack of regulatory form to facilitate the industry. The discussion have shown the issue in the logistics industry in Malaysia could be viewed in 4 different perspectives. First is the policy-related issue which concern with planning, implementation and control. Consists of follow-up action and coordination, efficient regulatory procedure, rule and regulation, and national local agenda. Second is the supply chain logistics which concern with the flow of goods. Consists of lack of skill and trained manpower, lack of sophisticated management technique, and the need to boost research and development in technical and operational issues. Third is service response logistics, which concern with the flow of service, consists of lack of sophisticated management technique, lack of skill and trained manpower, and the need to boost research and development in dealing with solved issues. Lastly is the flow of information, consists of efficient IT or EDI, dissemination of information, and database.
case study related to the problem of Japanese firm in China. Japanese firm that manufactures its product in China and sell it the Japanese market. Some new issues such as a rise in logistics costs, local labor costs, and a shortage of human resources are becoming major concerns. The greatest challenges in pronouncements can be grouped into three categories, which is quality, cost, and delay delivery are seriously affected. Many problems identified like the lack of the container truck, overloading, growth treatment of the product, and the discrepancies of standard, as well as a lack of understanding between shippers and logistic providers, support the conclusion of the previous research.
As a conclusion, based on the article Logistics and Supply Chain in Malaysia, Issue and Challenges, the transformation of economy from secondary sector to third sector caused logistic activities more importance to Malaysia. The researchers also highlight several issues from this article.
Introduction to Logistics. What is logistics? Logistics is defined as the art and science of obtaining, producing, and distributing material and product in the proper place and in proper quantities. It is a rapidly evolving business discipline that involves management of order processing, warehousing, transportation, materials handling, and packaging, of which should be integrated throughout a network of facilities. All tasks necessary to get the right product in the right quantity and right condition at the right place at the right time for the right customer at the right price. Logistics functions. Logistics is about moving materials or goods from one place to another. The following areas of logistics management contribute to an integrated approach to logistics within supply chain management. Transportation. Many modes of transportation play a role in the movement of goods through supply chains: air, rail, road, water, pipeline. Warehousing. When inventory is not on the move between locations, it may have to spend some time in a warehouse. Warehousing is the activities related to receiving, storing, and shipping materials to and from production or distribution locations. Third and fourth-party logistics. Third-party logistics providers actually perform or manage one or more logistics services. Fourth-party providers are logistics specialists and play the role of general contractor by taking over the entire logistics function for an organization. Reverse logistics. Another growing area of supply chain management is reverse logistics, or how best to handle the return, reuse, recycling, or disposal of products that make the reverse journey from the customer to the supplier. The logistics value proposition stems from a unique commitment of your firm to an individual customer or select group of customers. The value stems from your ability to know exactly how to balance logistics costs against the appropriate level of customer service for each of your key customers. There are a number of logistics goals that most experts agree upon. Respond rapidly to changes in the market or customer orders. Minimize variances in logistics service. Minimize inventory to reduce costs. Consolidate product movement by grouping shipments. Maintain high quality and engage in continuous improvement. Support the entire product life cycle and the reverse logistics supply chain. An effective logistics strategy depends upon the following tactics. Coordinating functions, that is, transportation management, warehousing, packaging, etc. to create maximum value for the customer. Integrating the supply chain. Substituting information for inventory. Reducing supply chain partners to an effective minimum number. Pooling risks.